Welcome to Fark TV. I'm Bill Doty. How did my shoes?
Let me try.
Did you show my shoes? I didn't even wear my good shoes today.
Let Dan try.
Welcome to Fark TV. That's Bill Doty.
Cha-ching, he nailed it.
I think what we do is we find true news that's odd, and then we give our spoof on it. And we find all that information up at fark.com.
But basically, we're trying to find the most outrageous, most entertaining, most unbelievable story and just take off with it. I don't know what the joke is, but it really blows me away that Ricky Williams finally busted loose with the longest CFL run of the year, and it was only 25 yards.
Why is he even playing? Does the CFL not drug test?
No, it's Canada. I mean, they don't care about marijuana and crap up there.
And you get free dental, right? He needs to cut his hair because, like, you feel like DNA testing, like Ricky Williams with those dreadlocks, right? If you do DNA testing, you get like to the end of his hair. It's like the evolution of marijuana. You know what I mean? You could actually see when he started playing in the NFL, like in the middle of his strand, because that's when his income went up.
It's like a marijuana Twizzler.
There is actually a really good story, and it's the world record for making a balloon poodle with your hands behind your back is now 6.75 seconds.
I don't think I could blow
I'd say the guy did it.
up.
I'd say he did it like his chin,
In 6
his
point
mouth,
whatever
or
seconds.
something.
You know what I can do in 6.75 seconds?
What?
Determine that I don't have any jokes for that story.
All right, runaway bride's back in the media, man. She's suing her former groom, that poor, boneless, spineless man.
You know what? I gotta be honest with you. If I am gonna get married and the girl goes missing, I don't want to get a call like that you're okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, my ego is what's important here.
Marine is selling the naming rights for himself. He's actually got on eBay the rights for any entity to change his name legally, permanently.
What state?
He's in North Carolina.
How do we make a show on it?
Well, the first thing you got to do is you got.
What's our take?
Money buys anything, and the more money you have, the more power you have.
Nothing's sacred anymore.
And that's,
Nothing.
That's exactly.
What's the most sacred thing on earth that like would never ever in a million years sell their naming rights?
Well, I mean, I guess it kind of depends. Is it going to be like a government monument? Is it going to be like a religious?
I don't know, like a church or
John
something.
Paul.
Yeah, John Paul changes his name.
Because the Pope kind of gets to pick his name, and if all of a sudden financially start coming in, and it's like, I'm Pope eBay. Like, everybody praise Pope eBay.
You get out of so many DUIs.
Let's come up with a preposterous story and go out and tell people like it's really happening. If you change the naming rights to something sacred, people would almost not be surprised at this point. It'd be outraged, but some people would be like, okay, yeah, I get it. Just because that's the way things are now.
I'm standing outside the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Center to get reactions on the latest name change. How do you feel about the name change?
I'm surprised.
I think that is very much well wrong.
Time Warner and Ted Turner have bought the Martin Luther King Jr. Center, and they're going to change the name to the Ted Turner King Center.
Sounds like disrespecting the memory of Martin Luther King.
Because it would take away our history, and it'll also take away our legacy.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. Do for freedom? That's all right.
Ted Turner and Dr. King both for the same thing.
Ted Turner is an avowed atheist, so he certainly doesn't go along with Martin Luther King's Christian beliefs. I don't know exactly the correlation there, but I'd like Ted Turner to tell us.
Turner probably should be there somewhere.
If Ted Turner were to get shot, would you consider using his name?
That would be good. I think that's a good idea.
Well, he also wants to go inside and take all the footage and colorize it.
I don't like it.
I say keep everything original.
Ted wants to buy more land and open up maybe a petting zoo for buffalo, like make it a buffalo petting zoo. How would you feel about that?
That's a good idea for kids to interact with animals.
If this was an amusement park, there's been 3 names thrown out there, and we want you to choose one. I Have a Dreamland, Marty and Ted's Civil Rights Adventure, or Rosa's Park.
It's kind of funny.
I would keep it I Had a Dream land.
I Have a Dreamland.
I also think that I Have a Dreamland.
Oh my goodness.
Bullshit then, right?